And Todd, we're in front of the new GL. Tell me about the engine choices, please.
Sure. So for the model year 2013 second generation GL, we'll actually offer 4 engine variants. We'll have a GL 350 BlueTech, a GL 450, a GL 550, and then ultimately a GL 63.
And what do you think will be the most popular model out of those?
60% of our sales will primarily come from the GL 450. 20% will come from the GL 350 BlueTech.
And has that been historically the case? Is that how you know?
Historically, that's our mix. The other 20% comes from the GL 550. And then we'll have just a small sliver that'll come from the GL 63. So let's take that 20% from the GL 550 and it'll ultimately maybe be 18%, something along those lines.
And how have you changed the car? It looks like it's about the same size, a little bit bigger maybe?
Sure. The car's about an inch longer, an inch wider, and a half-inch taller. So despite the increases in dimensions, it's also 55 pounds lighter. And that's done primarily through the use of exotic materials like aluminum and magnesium. I would say that from a technological perspective, there's some real very advanced safety systems now that are offered on the car as standard equipment. In particular is our standard attention assist system, which monitors driver drowsiness. We'll also have collision prevention assist standard equipment, which is a system that enables the car to monitor how far away another vehicle is, and if the distance between the two vehicles gets too narrow, it'll provide an audible warning, an acoustic warning, a visual warning, and then what will happen is the brakes will be boosted to full boost to help when you do bury the brakes, that you can stop in the shortest amount of space necessary. And then we also have crosswind stabilization standard, and crosswind stabilization basically uses our electronic stability control program to brake the opposite wheels if a strong gust of wind hits the vehicle.
Open the door, show me the inside. Looks like you've really upped the level of luxury this year.
Yeah, the interior is just absolutely fantastic. What we have is a upholstered dashboard, our central controller, which really is the command system to our navigation and head unit system. Embrace 2 is standard. Embrace 2 is our telematics system that a customer can use to, for example, if they're ever in an accident, it'll alert an Embrace representative to check on you. It'll also allow you for some simple things, as if you ever go out to dinner and leave your keys with the valet, you can put a geofence around the car. So it always reminds me of that movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, when the valet says, "Hey, trust me, I'm a professional," and next thing you know, you see the Ferrari
You're jumping.
Well, we have a system that, if that ever occurred, if the car left the valet's parking lot, you'd be alerted via it exceeded a certain speed limit or went outside of the geofence that you placed on the vehicle.
I suppose you could use that for bad teenagers too.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the ideas I think that we'll do behind our own kids as they get a little older.
Hey, tell me about the materials in there. They look like they're very expensive and hard to produce.
So this vehicle has our optional Designo leather interior. It's absolutely beautiful. It has cross-stitched seats, cross-stitched door panels, just a spectacular interior, and this is an available option on the car.
And in terms of suspension, you said it's got air suspension,
Yeah,
so it's up and down.
Aromatic is our standard suspension for all the GLs.
And how about pricing?
Pricing, the GL 350 BlueTech will start at $62,400.
Yep.
Then we'll go to $64,900, an additional $1,500 for the GL 450, which is a V8 direct injected bi-turbo engine. Then we step to $86,900 for the GL 550, which is the vehicle we're looking at here.
And how does that compare to the last model?
Just a very small marginal increase, and reflects all the additional standard equipment we've put into the vehicle.
All right, Todd, so new for this year is that you've got the easy entry on both sides. Can you demonstrate that?
Sure, absolutely. It's just really with the touch of a button. Now we have the ability to have the passenger seat fold forward behind the driver, as well as the front passenger.
So kiddos or grandma can get back
Both
there.
sides, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's nice. It's almost like a little ballet. How about on the way back? Can you press the button, or is it manual?
Actually, it's manual on the
Yeah.
way back.
Spring loaded, so it's not too heavy.
No, easy. And again, touch of a button. The
Voila.
rest is history.
Great, thanks.